Alright, Mr. T. My name's Michael. I'm going to be a student physical therapist today working under Dr. Sykes.
Okay.
Sorry to hear about your traumatic brain injury.
All good.
So today what we're going to be doing in therapy is I'm just going to measure some simple range of motion. First one's going to be in your cervical spine right here. And then we're going to do some lumbar flexion, and then I'm going to test some muscles for those motions as well.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay. In order to do that, I'm going to need to place my hands on your head, neck, and shoulder area, and also your lower back area. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
And to best see bony landmarks, it'll be easiest for me if you remove your shirt. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead and take that off. And then you can come over here and have a seat on this side of the table. First thing I'm going to have you do is just sit up nice and tall, and then bend your chin into your chest as far as you can go. Any pain with that? Okay, go ahead. Or I'm just going to apply some overpressure. Let me know if you feel any pain. Anything there?
No, it feels fine.
Okay, go ahead and sit up tall again. Just so I can show Dr. Sykes here, we've marked his S2, 15 centimeters up for his lumbar flexion. Here's his C7. So normal range of motion for this is 0 to 50 degrees. I'm going to use the inclinometers. Zero them out real quick. Alright, go ahead and do that motion again as far as you can go. So we move the same direction. This one's 85, this one's 10, so we got 75 degrees with the inclinometers. Go ahead and come back up. Alright, now let's do your lumbar flexion, so you can go ahead and stand up. And for this one, all I want you to do is just bend down as far as you can to touch your toes. Any pain or anything with that?
No, it's just like back my leg stretching.
Okay, I'm going to apply a little bit of overpressure here. Let me know if there's any more pain. Okay, good. Go ahead and stand back up. And then do that motion one more time. So I got 21 centimeters, so I got 6 centimeters of flexion. Normal flexion is 0 to 50 degrees. Alright, so now I'll have you lay here on your back, Mr. T. So for this manual muscle test, we're going to be testing your sternocleidomastoids and your longus coli. They help with your cervical flexion. And so what I'm going to have you do is just lift your forehead straight up towards the ceiling. I'm going to support your head on the back, and I'm going to try pressing your head down into the table, and you're going to try to resist that motion. Alright, so when you're ready, go ahead and do that. Okay. Then hold that there. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Go ahead and relax. Awesome. So I give him a 5 out of 5. If he was weaker, a 0 would be me palpating here, and there wouldn't be any palpable contraction. A 1, there would be no movement, but I could feel his, I'd be palpating his neck flexors. If there was a 0, there'd be no palpable contraction. A 1, there would be, but there'd be no movement. A 2 would be him moving, but not through his full available range of motion. And a 3 would be very moderate or minimal resistance, and a 4 would be moderate resistance. Alright, so now we're going to do trunk flexion. So for this one, we're going to be measuring your rectus abdominis strength, mainly. And I'm just going to support your legs here, and I'm going to have you place your hands behind your head, not locking your fingers. And then you're just going to do a sit-up and try to touch your elbows to your knees. The main goal here is clearing your inferior angle of your scapula off the table. So when you're ready, go ahead and do that. Awesome. So again, I'd give that a 5 out of 5. For a 4 out of 5, I'd have him cross his arms. For a 3 out of 5, I'd have him place his arms by his side. Anything lower than that, I'd have him lie hook line here. 2 out of 5, he'd do the motion with his arms by his side. but he wouldn't be able to clear his inferior angles off the table. 1 out of 5, I'd palpate for a contraction, and 0 would be no contraction there. Alright, I think that's everything. Thanks, Mr. T.